Alright, well, there we go. 3,000 giant mole kills and not a pet, so that kind of sucks, but gonna do probably some troll brewing for a while and come back to giant mole later. But yeah. Release the Bible thump. Sadness is real. Alright, well, I've been doing a few hours of troll brewing to get away from the sad giant mole grind, and I have over 2,500 pieces of 8 once again, so it's time to buy my 5th naval set, which is going to be Black Naval. It's kind of iconic, but I decided to save it for a little while. But Black Naval I think is the most popular set, but here we go. Full Black Naval. Let's see how it looks. That definitely is quite nice, and it'll match a lot of things. I'll have to put together a nice outfit with that, but just the black is so intense. It's like such a dark black, but yeah, that looks really nice. Definitely happy with that purchase. So the only naval sets I have left right now are brown and purple left to get, and then I have to get all of these flags, so that'll take a while also, but I'm actually quite close now to halfway to finishing all the naval sets, so yeah, this is pretty awesome. Quite happy about that, and I think I'm probably gonna go back to doing some PVM and maybe a bit of sharks also, because I'm working on my Q&A video right now. But so yeah, if you throw this on with a Slayer cape, you're gonna look like a bit of a badass. Matches the back of the Slayer cape like perfectly. So yeah, I think that probably like a dragon square shield or maybe like a DFS or something would look a bit nicer, but I didn't have either of those available. But yeah, this is some pretty high quality Fashionscape right here, gotta say. So definitely worth going playing some troll brewing, guys. Just saying, you're gonna look like a baller. Oh, I just got a task of 120 Dagannoth, so I guess it's time to do some DKs. Alright, so my cash stack was at 21 mil, and I just sold all of my loot besides my DKs and giant mole loot. And so I got a total of 21 mil out of that stuff, and then I'm going to price check, earlier I price checked my giant mole loot, but I'm going to do another one just so I can show you guys, but I'm going to price check the rest of this stuff. So I made 21 mil off of that. I've sold a fair amount of other loot also. And you guys are going to see, I've made actually quite a bit from PVM already, and I'm about to make quite a bit more. But yeah, let's take out all the giant mole loot first. You guys can see, I don't know if the prices are extremely accurate for the mole parts, but I can check on the what's it called? OS Buddy. All right, so I'll take this out, and bam, 45 mil. So yeah, all the time that I spent at giant mole, I have made 45 mil. But I'm going to check on OS Buddy to see if these prices for the claws and skins are accurate. I might actually get more out of it because I probably will actually trade these in and open up all the nests. That'll take an age, but it would be interesting to see what kind of loot I get out of them. But yeah, 45 mil out of those. So 12.4 mil from 2 DK's tasks. We'll see what I get from the next one. And all told, minus this cash stack, got 57 mil in loot right here, and I sold about 21 mil. So that's, you know, upwards of 80 mil right there, and I've probably sold another like 10 to 20 mil worth of loot also. So I think I've made at least 100 mil so far from PVM, which is quite nice. And this is only the very beginning, so I'm making a lot of money, definitely. Several bill is what I'm gonna have before I actually finish this goal, so that's gonna be pretty epic. But yeah, the reason I sold off all that stuff is because I need to buy a Ring of the Gods and get that imbued, and I also need to get a Toxic Staff of the Dead, because both of those are very useful at DKs, and I want to have the best gear there. So I'm getting pretty close to being done with my item goals, but those are a couple things I still need to get. So I'm going to spend a bit of time on Nightmare Zone and pick up these 2 items. Alright, so Ring of the Gods bought for 14.9 mil, which is quite a bit of money, but when it's imbued, it has a +4 prayer bonus, and it has the effect of the Holy Wrench, of adding like 1 or 2 prayer points to every dose of prayer pot that you drink. So that's really, really good at DKs, and I also need a Toxic Staff of the Dead. I don't know how much, I don't know if you can actually buy. Oh, you can. Alright, so yeah, that's going to be a decent amount of money, and then I need to charge it also, so yeah, but it is quite good when you're using Ancients there. It's best in slot for Mage, and it saves you, it has like a 12.5% chance of saving you runes, so it's really good. So there you go, the Toxic Staff of the Dead in all of its glory. Costs 11,000, oh, that's weird. Costs 11,000 silver scales to charge, and that's like 1.7 mil right now, so it's kind of expensive to use, of course, but it is very good. It has plus 15% magic damage, and it has a 12.5% chance of saving you runes for a cast. And it has plus 25 magic offense, so it's quite good, and it's going to be really good for DK since I do use Blood Barrage there to heal. And I got the Ring of the Gods also, so I'm going to go and do that at Nightmare Zone, and then I can go do this DK's task. So there we go, about to finish off a Nightmare Zone run, and you can get quite a few points if you do hard rumbles there, so I was like over 800k points, and that probably only took me like 20 or 30 minutes to finish, so yeah, you can get points quite fast there, and it's really not too bad at all. So I'm gonna get this thing imbued, and then I'm gonna head over to this DK's task and see what kind of loot we can get. First drop of the trip is a Circle. Super exciting. Oh, and we pick up the Seer's ring, so that's 3 or 4 rings that I've gotten so far while pet hunting. Just need to get myself a warrior ring, not that I particularly want one, but that's still pretty nice. It's probably worth a few 100k, so better than nothing. That's an interesting drop. Mud Battle Staff and a Clue Scroll. I'm not going to pick the Clue Scroll up, but I guess that's pretty uncommon to get those all in combination, but at least Mud Battle Staff, it's another kind of crap drop, but it's still better than a standard drop. And another drop, an Archer's Ring. That is fucking amazing. That is the 3rd Archer's Ring I've gotten. See, I never got an Archer's Ring in like hundreds of kills of, what's his name, Supreme back in the day, and now he's paying me back for his wrongdoing, so there we go, that's pretty nice. I also discovered from Robo's stream this new safe spot. This is not a safe spot that I used to ever see or use to kill Rex, I guess because it wouldn't be useful unless you're traverting. But yeah, it's actually quite nice because I don't have to run all the way over to the other side. It's just that I always use that safe spot while killing Rex solo, like nothing but Rex. But this spot is quite nice, and it's kind of an odd one, but yeah, it does work, so it means less running. But I did actually lose like 16 dag bones this trip just because I forgot to pick them up in time because I had to drop them to keep inventory space, which kind of sucks. But yeah, so overall this trip's going pretty well, gotten lots of drops so far. That's why I like DK so much, is because they're basically guaranteed some good drops every single trip, which is pretty amazing. And there's that task complete. What's the drop going to be? Absolutely nothing. That's super exciting. But there we go. Another task done. That took me actually less than 2 hours, really. So it's actually quite fast for DKs. You can kill at least like 60 per hour. So actually probably the fastest boss kills in game. It's just that there are 3 of the pets. But yeah, I mean, 60 per hour, you can expect it to take 250 hours for all 3 of the pets, which is quite fast. So yeah, actually, I had my filter on the entire time. But yeah, 155 Supreme, 171 Prime, 177 Rex, and I've done a lot more than that, but all of it was pre-counter. But yeah, I think I can go over to Neve and get a new task from her. Unfortunately, yeah, it was 120, but I did miss out on 21 of the bones just because I'm a noob and forgot to pick them up in time. But yeah, this task was quite fun. I could have lasted even a bit longer, especially if I brought more Samfuse. I started to prayer flick after a certain point because I wanted to make sure I lasted, but yeah, I expect you could last upwards of like 200 dags in one trip, maybe like 170 or so, because if you set your inventory up right and you were really flicking hard the entire time, yeah, it could work out pretty well. But I'm going to throw up a quick price check of this trip. Mainly it's just the Archer Ring, but a couple other things that are worth a bit of money. So 4.59 mil, yeah, these dag bones really do stack up to a nice amount, but the Archer's Ring, 3 mil, fucking beautiful, man. And yeah, the Mud Staff, Seer Cull, Seer's Ring, not worth so much, but still throw them in the bank, may as well. 177 AVNCs, so I guess I probably will see if I can figure out how to do Armadillo solos. See if that works out, so yeah, this should be interesting. I'm horrible at this, but I just got an Armadillo helmet, if you can see it under there, so that's like 700 something K. I guess it pays for the bruise, maybe, but yeah, I've done a couple kills this trip. The last trip I did was fucking awful, but yeah, this is difficult, but I guess I'm working on it, trying to get better at it. But yeah, I guess it's interesting anyways, so. And that's not too bad of a drop. God, I finally got another ecumenical key. These things take fucking forever, I swear. I spent like 30 minutes for each ecumenical key that I've gotten so far. It's ridiculous. I don't know what the deal is. Oh my god. Oh my god, I got a pet. 196 Dagannoth Rex. Holy shit. This is gonna fuck up my rotation so bad. Oh my god. No fucking way. Oh, I'm just gonna tell you, I don't even want to think about risking losing this thing. Clue Scroll lead on the ground. I'm gonna do this anyways. Oh my fucking god. No way. Oh my god, what does he say? What did he say? Do you have any berserker rings? No. You sure? Yes. No way, man. No fucking way. Alright, so I'm gonna insure this bad boy for 500k, so now if I ever lose it, I'll be able to get it back. I just still can't actually believe that just happened, but that's so fucking amazing, man. Alright, well that concludes this Dagannoth task. Actually kind of interesting. The only other drop I got was a Seer Cull, so I didn't get a single ring or anything else from this trip, or from this task. Which I could have actually done in a single trip, but I decided to tell you out as soon as I got that pet because I just didn't feel like letting anything possibly go wrong. But yeah, that's I'm not gonna I'm not gonna complain a single bit because I actually got a fucking pet, man. I'm still kind of in disbelief that I actually got that pet, but yeah, that's so nice. I'm just so happy, and my luck is pretty close to even now. I've got somewhere between 7,000 and 8,000 boss kills, and I have one in 5,000 pet and one in 1,000 pet. So yeah, I'm pretty even. I'm pretty happy with that, and just gonna keep on plugging away at the pet hunt. Oh wow, my crystal shield was just about to die too. So I'm gonna go grab a new task and see what it happens to be. Smoke devils. I guess I'll start doing those tomorrow morning. See if I can pick up myself another pet. But look at this guy. Oh my god, he's so cool. I think I'm gonna call him Dino. There is my first smoke battle staff drop. I don't know how much those are now, but I actually don't have one in my bank because I sold it a long time ago. Holy shit! 6 mil. Oh my god, those have gone up a lot since I last checked. Last I knew they were like 3 or 4 mil, so that's amazing. That's a 1 in 512 drop. So I think I have killed at this point close to 500 of these. I was at 5,850, so yeah, I've killed just around 500 of these actually, maybe a little bit shy of 500. So pretty fair on the drop rate of that, but that's awesome. That's such a good drop. All right, let's see how many kills later that was. Smoke belt staff, 2 kills. I just came back. Dragon chain body. Well, that's pretty nice. Holy shit, another smoke battle staff on the same task. Oh my god, dude. This task is ridiculous. No fucking way. Oh my god. This is the 3rd smoke battle staff that I've gotten in this task. This is fucking insane. These are 6 mil each. I've made almost 20 mil from this fucking task. Oh my god. Alright, well that is the highest RNG favorable task that I've had in a long time, but that's another one done. So I think I made like 20 mil off that task. That's fucking crazy. I'm gonna sell those smoke battle staffs right away because who knows whether they'll go down in price, but yeah. Mad GP gains. And I got a Kalphite task, so I guess it's time for quite a bit of Kalphite Queen. 1 task of Smoke Devils. Let's sell off this D chain too. It's the main profit. Oh, those are going back up too, aren't they? Wow. 20 mil just from the chain and the battle stats. That's ridiculous, dude. 21.4 mil from 1 Smoke Devil task. That's crazy. Dragon 2H sword on kill 437, so they're like 150k, so I guess that's better than the average loot, but it's 1 in 256, so it's nothing too exciting, but I guess it's not too bad. Well, there's another dragon chain body. I don't even know how many it is that I've gotten now, but it's not too bad. Those are actually going up a bit in price since last time. I got a D chain from Smoke Boss, and I sold it for like almost 1.9 mil now, so that's kind of nice. Well, there's KQ head number 6, I think it is. Yeah, 6 Kalphite Queen heads and 501 kills. That's a little bit silly, but whatever. I already got a D-chain this task, so it's cool. Alright, well I actually decided to do a little bit more Chompy bird hunting, and as you can see right here, I just got 5,000 Chompy bird kills, so I'm going to leave it there. Nice even number. And the reason that I stopped doing KQ for just a short period of time is because tomorrow, probably in about 7 hours or so, there's going to be an update, because it's currently Wednesday night. And it's going to do a couple of things that are going to be good for Kalphite Queen, so I figured I may as well wait to finish this task. So first of all, they're moving the Kalphite Queen shortcut to closer to the actual like area, rather than having to still run around a certain amount of it. You can go like right to the center, and Ash tweeted that, so it'll make it a little bit faster for getting over there. And also they're going to fix the recoil and vengeance bug, which so it would cause damage to splash onto the wrong monster if you're in multi-combat, and so that's going to be fixed, which is quite nice. And that has a pretty big effect at killing Kalphite Queen also, because Venge, you have to make sure that you're not in, like, none of the workers and stuff are attacking you, so that your Venge will actually hit KQ, otherwise they'll always hit the workers instead, which is quite annoying. And it's going to have a much bigger effect on Zulrah actually than Kalphite Queen, because you'll be able to kill multiple snakelings at once, and your recoil damage will work correctly on those, and you'll end up taking a lot less damage at Kalphite Queen, so it'll be quite nice for that. So that'll be cool. But yeah, I figured I'd just do some more choppy kills. It was like 400 and something off of 5k, so I figured I may as well finish that off, and maybe I'll send it to Ash and see if he wants to make me a new hat now that I have 5k. So this is going to be my last kill for the task, one left. One One thing that I've actually switched up quite recently is my gear setup a little bit. I've been messing around with all sorts of different gear setups and everything. I did actually try an hour of doing 1 kill trips with max gear switch, so 6 different items switch and I would teleport out after each kill. And somebody told me that that was fast, and I got like 18 kills in an hour with the new shortcut, so I don't think it's as good. And what I'm doing right here, right now, I might actually not actually be spawned yet because I just killed it and came back. So what I'm doing here is I'm bringing a one-way switch, and the reason that you want to do that is just because more food in your inventory, and this motherfucker popped my bench. God damn it. So the reason I'm wearing God D'hide instead of Armadil is because God D'hide doesn't have negative offensive bonuses for melee the way Armadil does, and I've found that I get just generally a little bit more kills per hour using this method. I got about 20 kills in an hour using this method, and 18 or 19 was the highest I got doing any other method. So I think this is actually probably the best way to go, and it's quite a bit cheaper of a setup than you know, bringing Bandos and bringing Armadil. So for people who may want to kill it with a tighter budget, that might actually be a good thing for you. But yeah, I got 20 kills in an hour with the new shortcut with this setup, which is pretty good. It's the best I've ever done so far, so that's quite nice. And I guess this is the last kill of this task. The only thing I got this task was, I think I can't even remember, to be honest, because these tasks take so long. It's like an 8 or 9 hour task. I think I got a D2H, which isn't really too exciting, and I got a KQ head, so yeah, no chains. But either way, it's still pretty good profit, and I think I'm gonna, after this task, price check it and see like how much GP per kill you can get on average, and then you can see a rough GP per hour based on, you know, the fact that you can kill about 20 per hour at max efficiency. So yeah, that could be interesting. Alright, thank you for your Kalphite Princess, my lovely friend. And that's 633 tasks in a row, so I'm going to go get a quick price check and then put my fate in the hands of Neve, see what she wants me to kill next. Oh yeah, another thing I did is that I set up a new bank organization, so this tab is just my gear tab, and it has all sorts of juicy gear in here. And this tab is my loot tab, so I separated those, which probably makes it a little bit easier to deal with. And I also consolidated all of my skilling stuff into one tab rather than having a separate rune crafting and farming tab. So I have a few extra tabs now if I need them, and I might use those for just like temp tabs for if I'm killing one boss for a little while and I just want to have the supplies for that one boss ready to go in one tab. It might make it a little bit faster. But for now I'm just going to have this as my general tab. I did also get an elite clue scroll, which I don't usually do, but I'm feeling like a noob right now, so I might actually go ahead and do that and waste some XP. But yeah, I'm gonna, let's see, I have all my KQ loot right here. This D chain, did I get a D chain? I seriously am like mentally challenged, but I need to go back and look at my clips because maybe I did, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna get a price check and see what this comes out to. Yeah, there we go, I did. I'm retarded, but so yeah, I got a D chain this task, that's pretty cool. I got all 3 drops, D chain, Dragon 2H, and another KQ head, so that's pretty interesting. So this doesn't include runes because runes kind of just get swallowed into my bank, but holy shit, 8.1, I was not expecting it to be that much. Wow, that's quite nice. So it's like 54 or 52k or whatever per kill. That makes sense. So if you can kill 20 per hour, then it's about a mil an hour times 52. Yeah, it's like a mil an hour. But I did use, you know, once again, like probably over 1,000. I think there's like 1,400 sharks that I've used, and used some pots too. So probably ends up being somewhere around like 800k or so an hour on average at KQ, so that's still pretty good, and I'm probably going to sell off all this stuff and just have some more money available in the bank, and maybe pick myself up an ACB again or something. I don't know, I probably will buy that back pretty soon, but I guess I'll see what I get from this elite clue scroll. Wonder what it's going to be. Yeah, that's fun. You know, every single time I do an elite clue scroll, I tell myself never to do another elite clue scroll, and I always end up doing more for some reason, but they're terrible. Like, why do I keep doing these fucking clues? They suck. Fuck elite clue scrolls. I'm never gonna do another elite clue scroll. No idea how many this is, but there's another dragon chain body. Looks so nice on the ground, doesn't it? Alright, another Kalphite Queen task done, so I guess I'm gonna get a new one, and I really want Dagannoths. Really, I just want to do Dagannoths and Kalphite Queen like all the time, to be honest. But yeah, we'll see what it is. So yeah. Oh my god, another Kalphite task. I mean, I guess I'll do it. Just 3 in a row, man. Jesus Christ. Well, it's yet another Dragon 2H sword. Not really the most exciting drop, but I guess it's better than average. I don't. How many is that? Like 4 I've gotten now? 3 or 4, I don't know. There's another dragon chain body to put into the collection. I still have no idea how many I've gotten. That's probably like my 7th or something though. It's my guess. I think I'm quite close to the average for the drop rate of these, but yeah, that's a good, like, just shy of 2 mil, so that's nice. I was hoping I would get one this task. Alright, well, that is kill number 800, so I've got 77 more on this task, but I think it's time to call it a night, get myself some sleep. God damn, these Dragon 2H swords are really coming in, so that's kill 801. I think this is my 4th or 5th Dragon 2H sword, so I think I'm a bit above the drop rate at this point of these, but I guess that's kind of cool. Well, back here at the fishing guild for a little while, catching some more sharks, and I'm still quite a bit under the drop rate of the shark, but yeah, fished this amount minus 400 because some of those are still left over. I should just go sell those sharks, to be honest. I don't know why I haven't done that yet, but I got 400 from something that drops sharks, I forget what. But yeah, I'm going to finish off this KQ task. There's probably still another like 4 or 5 hours left of that, so I'll get that done early on in the next episode, and then I'll probably, I don't know, I'll see what the next task is. If it's Dagannoth, I'll definitely do it. If it's like Thermi or Kraken, I might do it. If it's God Wars, I'll probably skip it, or just go do something else, because I don't know, so far I'm not too wild about God Wars, but we'll see how it goes. I just need to get used to it, I guess. But yeah, I'm probably going to go back to Giant Mole sometime next week also and do another 1,000 kills and see what happens there. Because I would really like to get that pet, and then I could sell off that loot and have a whole nice bit of money coming in from that. I have kind of been going back on my word on wanting to hold all the loot from each boss until I get the pet, but it's hard to keep track of, and I need money for gear and stuff like that anyways. But at least for Giant Mole, I'd like to keep all the loot just because it would be kind of interesting to see what I get from the nests and everything. But yeah, I guess that's about it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll probably be streaming once this goes live, so you guys can check out the stream also. And yeah, I guess that's about all I have for you guys today, so feel free to drop a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you all soon with more videos.